So this is the time I stepped on the rake. I was in 5th grade, and I was watching the movie Honey in my room, and my dad interrupts it, and he's like, you need to go clean the backyard so I can go mow. And I'm telling him he can wait till there's a commercial, and he tells me I have to go right now at this very second. So I get irritated and mad, and I'm like, I can do it quickly, so let's just get it done. So with that mindset, I throw on my ballerina flats and I stomp all the way through the house to the back door. And my story is kind of like Henrietta Lacks's story, because she went ahead and she forgot to rub her statue of Jesus, the toe, at the Hopkins Hospital, and it caused her a lot of pain. But I get to the grass and I stop, and I'm so nervous, and I just have a rake in my foot. So I fall to the ground, and I'm in so much pain. I'm screaming for my dad, and he comes and he pulls the rake out, because we can't fit in the car with the rake and me and everything without it moving and everything. And how are they going to go ahead and get it out? So we're in the car, and it's me, my mom, and him, and she's like on the phone with her boss. I'm like, will I die? And he hears, and he's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And she says, nothing's okay. And we just keep it moving. She hangs up. So we get to the emergency room, and I'm sitting there for like a half an hour, just my foot's bleeding, I'm crying, and the nurse comes and she's like, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah, I've been ready since I've got here. In the emergency room, I expect to be treated like I have an emergency, and there was just a rake in my foot, so of course I'm ready. So when we get to the back, she takes off my shoe and sees that there's just filled with blood, my shoe, and that the rake only went through my big toe. So we go ahead and we go to the back, and she washes my foot and prepares me for stitches. And then she goes ahead and starts to numb my toe, because we only have to do the top. So she starts to numb the top side of my toe with this tiny little needle that she enters in my toe over and over again. That was the worst pain. It was worse than actually feeling the rake go through my foot, because she was putting a needle in my open wound. But after she's done, I can't feel anything up to my knee. The Simpsons are on, the morphine's in my system, so I'm just chilling while they're going ahead and they begin to stitch up my toe. When they're done, all I leave the hospital with is a bruised arm from the tetanus shot, crutches, and this ugly boot I have to wear for like a month that people were making fun of me for. It looked like a grandma's shoe, and it was just a killer. My case didn't end like Henrietta's did, but it's always good to remember what you have to do and be prepared for things that are very unexpected.